Your girl is back, in between sessions, of course. Now we gotta get into our girl Chelsea, because a lot of people are Chelsea. And if you watched my videos in the past, the season of Seattle, I think a lot of people related to Chelsea in that season, and now they're related to Chelsea in this season. But a lot of people are not ready to discuss and talk about how they are Chelsea. That anxious attachment style, that pick-me behavior, putting your partner in position to prove and show up for you and love you, codependence, cleanness, a lot of those things are you. But until we stop focusing on the Megan Fox comment that she made and look at the deeper layers, they're always going to be distracted by the comments. A lot of people are distracted by the comment that she made, and they're not thinking about, let's look at Chelsea a little bit deeper. But you got me. That's what I'm here for. So let's look at Chelsea a little bit deeper. Now, upon these last couple episodes with him having that argument in the hotel room fueled by alcohol. And as a therapist, I saw the cycle. This is the cycle that a lot of people find themselves in. There's an argument, then you prove yourself to me. Oh, you've proven yourself to me. Come in, hold me, love me. Let's be intimate. And it was not surprising as a therapist to know that once they had that argument, they became intimate. Alcohol was a fueling factor in that whole night for so many people. And we don't discuss how, as much as Netflix has gotten in trouble about the food, there needs to be conversation about the amount of alcohol these people are giving. Those gold cups are only there to hide the amount of alcohol that these people are drinking. You'll never know how much is in that cup, how little, because they're able to mask it by the color of the cups. But that's a whole nother story. Now, Chelsea, I wonder about her relationship with her mother and her parents, because she comes off as someone who is really needing to be reassured all the time. And that to me is an archetype of a lot of the women that they choose for this show. Show up for me, prove your love to me. That anxious attachment style, that unmet need, the codependence, and they get linked with partners who cannot show up for them, who gaslight them, who trigger them, who only make things worse. And we see how at times Jimmy, I don't want to say is manipulative. It might just be like he's not all there. I'm still trying to figure him out, but it just shows how he is not able to show up for her, and at times he triggers her. And then he's put in a position to, I think he lies. We all know he lying, okay? I'm not gonna say I think he lied. He lies. And it gives her just enough to shut her up, so that he can go and do his thing. He cannot take accountability. He proves himself through some of the interactions that he's not ready for marriage. And Chelsea is not either, but it's that prove yourself to me. And he breadcrumbs her. And there's a lot of women who get breadcrumbed. Give me a little bit just to prove that I am the one, you're fulfilling that need for me. The reassurance, there it is. That's what I really needed. And it's never fully there, but women get used to and sucked into just a little bit. Let me just give her just a little bit to shut her up, to reassure her. And we see that over and over again with Chelsea. And I think she only chose Jimmy because he came in first. Chelsea is a pick-me. She wants to be picked. She wants to be chosen. Was she chosen in her childhood? What are her friendships like? So we see a little bit of her friendship dynamic in the coming episodes. But at the current moment, that anxious attachment style is showing up. That need to feel loved. That need to see me, hear me. And I hope it doesn't become a codependent relationship. I don't think that'll happen with Jimmy, because Jimmy is not able to show up for her the way she really needs to. So I don't think it'll become codependent here. But these type of relations do tend to become codependent when you get all your self-worth, all your needs met through your relationship. And ask yourself, because of my anxious attachment style, how do I show up in a relationship? Am I showing up in a relationship, or is it me, my partner, and that attachment style? Because in this dynamic, it's that triangulation. I see Chelsea, I see him, and I see that anxious attachment style. But to me, it's like a star, because you got the gaslighting, you got Jessica, you got Chelsea in it, you got these anxious attachment styles, and you got the cameras. All these are making for a robust TV show, but not a real relationship. And I think Chelsea needs to work on figuring out how to get her self-worth from within and other aspects of her life that are not a relationship. If you continue to try and move forward in life through getting your self-worth through relationships, you're gonna wake up, be like 45, and have a midlife crisis. There are so many women who have gotten involved in relationships that realize at a certain age, what am I doing? Why am I here? How did I get here? And the thing is, your attachment style is what brought you here. But you can wake up, you can heal, you can get past that. And so Chelsea needs to get a better grip of her sense of self. She's making decisions based off of temporary emotions. Hear me again. A lot of people make permanent decisions off temporary emotions. Now, the emotions that she felt in the pod, some of that was temporary. But because she probably had never really been chosen, been this love triangle, love star, wherever you want to call it, she didn't know what to do with herself. So she found herself in a situation of like, what do I do? But wow, 2 men are fighting over me. This has never happened in my life. What do I do? And unfortunately, Jimmy walked in first. If Jimmy had not walked in, I do believe she would have chosen Trevor, but we'll never know. Okay. But a lot of you guys are Chelseas. Just like in Seattle, I said the same thing. A lot of women are Chelsea. And they can work through those things. You can work through and heal from that, those wounds, those unmet needs. But you have to acknowledge that the wound exists. Now, these are just my thoughts. I have a client in like 1 minute, so your girl has to go. But I will see you guys in the next video. Let me know your thoughts. Are you a Chelsea? Is she clingy? Can she work through this stuff? And will they meet up at the altar and say yes? Until then, make sure you subscribe, like this video, hit that notification button, and I will see you next time. Bye.